Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Your award.
Okay. I'll hold that thing. There we go. I'll put it there for a minute here. Well, I am really stunned at this. Thank you to the U.S. Water Alliance and the selection committee. Incredibly flattering. I tried to start a school newspaper when I was in 5th grade. I took paper, I mocked up the front page, I had like a masthead and some fake headlines. I even drew little stick figures for like the photos. And I took that and I walked to the front of the class to the teacher, Mrs. Jarrett. And I can still see her expression when I told her what I wanted to do. She looked stunned and she said, "We don't have time for that." Luckily, it didn't dissuade my interest in journalism. I went on to write for my high school newspaper and write for a community newspaper when I was in college. And then the whole first phase of my professional career was as a newspaper reporter and editor. And I think about why I'm drawn to this. And I think it's because I really believe in the role of journalism in our society. I know it takes a bad rap these days in a lot of ways, but done properly, it informs people and it helps people to make better decisions to improve our communities and improve people's lives. And so after a long career in water communications, I wanted to come back to journalism. I view it as like a public service. I didn't want to just focus on the latest problems, the biggest crisis, or the latest doomsday prediction. That stuff's everywhere, right? I wanted to shine a light on the solutions, the things that are happening out there that are positive. And so, that's really what I've done. I'm excited actually about what's happening in media around water. I've seen a massive uptake on coverage. You look at the biggest outlets in the country, the Washington Post, the New York Times, the Associated Press, they have been cranking out water content lately about what's going on. I get emails every day about news alerts from small and mid-sized publications around the country, the water stories that they have. And it's often about green infrastructure that's going in at a local park or some funding that's come down that's going to help them to better treat their water. And then there's this awesome online ecosystem right now of news and podcasts and content. So people say that water's having its moment. I think it's starting to have one on the media side as well. I'm really grateful to be part of it. On the gratitude front, I have to say that I'm very thankful to my family, to my wife Peggy, to my sons Noah and Jack. They've been my biggest supporters, especially as I've embarked out on my own. And they've listened to me talk about water a lot. I also want to say that it's special to have this recognition in this room with all of you. I know so many of you, professional colleagues, personal friends, new acquaintances this week. And it's all of you that have always really motivated me and inspired me. You are the ones that are doing the work out there. And it's your work that's my content. Right? I'm just a vessel or a platform for sharing it. It's your positive projects and your success stories that I have the privilege to share. And so this award is like a celebration and a reflection on all of you and the solutions that you're advancing out there for water. And I'm excited to keep going and share more of your stories. Lastly, I want to thank that 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Jarrett, for her roundabout lesson on perseverance, right? We all know how important that is in water and in life when we want to get things done. Thank you.